Hey, what's up guys? It's Darcy and I'm back with another video, and this week I am doing a little challenge that is going around on Instagram and is really popular right now, and it's called the Style Challenge. So for those of you who do not know what this challenge is, it is very simple. You just draw a character. It can be a character you made up or a well-known character that's already like in a cartoon or something, and you draw it in your style first, and then you choose a bunch of different artists to copy their style and draw it in that style. So here is mine, and I decided to just get my style done and also do the outlines for the other people. And let me fix the exposure. So now I'll just have to color it, and yeah, because all the structure is done. So mine that I have chosen to do is Disney, Bailey J, an artist here on YouTube, Christina Webb. Most people know who she is. She's a really, really popular artist on Instagram. Steven Universe, Mark Curley, a manga artist, and Laura Browers, or better known as Styrene, on Instagram. And so that's my 6, and I'm ready to get started, and this is going to be really fun, so I'm super excited. Hope you enjoy. As you can see, Bailey J is the first one that I've started filling in. She is an amazing artist and one of my favorite YouTubers. She gives good advice, she has great art, and she also has a vlog channel, and you can see kind of like her daily life and what it is like to be an artist for a living. So her style is really cartoonish and cute, and as I was like studying her drawing so that I could copy her style, I realized how much she actually knows about color. She has amazing tone in her drawings. Her hair has so many details in it, and it just adds to the overall beautiful effect of the picture. But you don't realize like how much detail and how much attention she pays to her drawings until you actually try to copy them. And that applies to every artist on this page and probably every artist in the world right now. You don't really know how much work goes into something until you actually do it. But she's the one I started with, and I was very happy with how it turned out. I think it actually looks like her style. So moving on to Christina Webb, this was the hardest one that I had to do. I had to erase it so many different times. The nose I erased at least 5 times, I think. I don't know. You can watch it again maybe if you want to know that. But she has a different style than pretty much anybody else on this page. I think it's the most different one because it's a mix between realism and non-realism. I don't want to say cartoon, but I guess, yeah, cartoon. And it's colored very realistically, and she pays a lot of attention to highlights and the depth of her coloring, and she uses really vibrant colors. So in trying to recreate that, I just kept saying to myself, like, how am I going to do this? This is really hard. So finally I got it to where it kind of sort of looked like her style, and I could just call it a day and say, okay, I'm happy with this now. So moving on to Styrene, or Laura, but I mostly know her as Styrene because that's her Instagram account name. Her style is so cute, and I just love it so much. This was the most fun style to imitate. She does her artwork mostly digital, so it was a little bit harder to figure out what to use and how to show that on paper with traditional art. But for each of these, I looked at pictures the artist did, multiple pictures, so I could see different aspects of their style. Like for the buns, since I have hair buns on here, I had to look at separate pictures to see how they do buns. So anyways, I looked at several of Laura's pictures and saw the unique aspects of her art, like the big eyes, the big lips, the big top lip specifically. Her hair has a lot of curl in it, well, how she usually does her hair. And so, yeah, that's what I drew on the paper. And I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I would love to try it in digital art, but I first have to actually do digital art. And I haven't totally learned how to do that yet, since the only thing I have is a cell phone to do that on. So moving on to Mark Curley. He is a manga artist, and his work is amazing, and he's also a very popular artist here on YouTube. So I looked at several of his pictures, again, like I did with the other people, and kind of pieced them together to figure out how I should draw my character. Now, outlining is not as easy as it looks, at least for me, because I haven't actually quite mastered that straight or clean line yet, and so I make mistakes and I have to thicken the line to cover up those mistakes, or use white gel pen to kind of hopefully blot it out a little bit. So for this picture, I think the lining is where it went wrong, and I'm not in any way saying that I hate it, like that I'm ashamed of it, that I don't like it. It's just not my favorite, and I think it looks kind of awkward. But I'll let you be the judge of that, because an artist is their own worst critic. But I still think there's just something off about the picture. But oh well, I can say I'm still satisfied with it, and that's okay with me. It was hard not using white gel pen a whole lot for this drawing, and this was actually one of the better ones because I could actually use white gel pen. For the Steven Universe one, they don't really use white gel pen to add highlights and stuff, and that's my style. I like using a bunch of white gel pen to add highlights. So for the manga one, I kept wanting to use it on like everything, but he only uses it for hair highlights mostly, and eye highlights. So now I am working on this Steven Universe one of my favorite shows. It's such a good show, and they are very simple with their colors, so that didn't take long at all. There were a few shadows that I was able to add, but I used lapis mostly for that. I copied her style. And then finally, Disney, the queen or king of animation, along with Pixar. And I did Disney princess style, and I looked at Cinderella and Belle to figure out how to draw her. And again, a very simple style, but it was really fun to do. So here's the final picture, and I really, really thought it was cool just seeing how all these styles are so different from each other. No style is alike. Of course, nobody can have the exact same style because we're all unique. But just putting them all on paper next to each other was really, really cool to see how different art is and how unique it is. So you guys all know what I'm about to say. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and a comment. And if you're not already, please subscribe for more. And I'll be back again, hopefully, next week on Wednesday with a new video. Thanks for watching!